this dropped on the 15th, so a couple days ago. Sega is starting the Sonic 35th anniversary in full swing. They have released a little video to sort of highlight Sonic's history thus far, and they are doing an expansion, a lot of fan engagement this year for the anniversary. So from a press release, they said that the activities are going to include digital content highlighting Sonic's evolution through the decades, fan meetups and community gatherings, exclusive brand and retail partnerships with limited merch, museum pop-ups and art exhibits, live concerts, and a brand new narrative podcast. So, to start in reverse, narrative podcast, that's just what we used to call back in the day, because I'm old as dirt now, a radio drama.
Yeah, which, hey, Sonic radio drama is a pretty cool idea. It's been done before, but I'll be perfectly honest, I really hope that it's substantial and there's meat to it, and it's not fluff. Please. I'm okay with fluff. We've gotten a lot of fluff lately, though.
Yeah, we sure have, haven't we? But the more interesting thing here, in my opinion, is the live concerts. So that kind of does tell me that the Sonic Symphony probably is coming back this year. So, you up for round 3, buddy? Holy shit, he's doing it, guys. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Holy
guys,
shit.
guys, maybe we go 6 or 7 times. Dude, it's the same shit. Alright, you know what? A segue. I guess Aaron and Alberto will talk about 6-7 very briefly. 6-7 has looped around from being what the fuck is this to, man, this is really funny, ironically.
I can also tell you this, is that I saw a post a while ago, I promise this is related, where a teacher heard his kids singing We Are Charlie Kirk in the halls, and they genuinely, in their words, they did not know who he was. They thought it was an absurdist meme like 6-7.
That's so gas. Oh my god. Dude, that fuck-ass song is so funny, bro. That shit is so funny. Anyways, 30th anniversary. My thoughts. Cool. What's the future? And where do we go from here? Obviously, right now, everything is low-key. That's fine. But I would definitely like to see a Sonic Central. I would like to see some kind of big announcement, maybe, in the coming months. But right now, I think it's mostly just vibes and just like, hey guys, it's the big year. Here's some general ideas about what we're going to be doing, along with some little teasers. I'm definitely very interested.
Yeah. And actually, here's something that's kind of interesting someone noticed in the graphics of it all. So the Green Chaos Emerald has this sort of like, collage of the game box arts, right? But what's fascinating is that it specifically has the box arts of Sonic 1, SA1, and Frontiers. And the reason why, and even Kishimoto said this as well, is that, remember back when Frontiers first came out, and he said on his Twitter that he views Frontiers as the start of the 3rd generation of Sonic games. In fact, even quote directly, the reason I define this game as a 3rd-gen Sonic game is that there's a very specific creative decision that I haven't told everyone about. When that time comes, I can talk about that. I will let you know, but now is not that time.
Me when I'm just saying shit to rile people up. Genuinely, though, what the fuck is he talking about? That's interesting. But if we really want to view it within the modern context, right? Classic, adventure, modern. 3 distinct eras. So what are we doing? What does that mean? What's the thing he's talking about? And honestly, I have no fucking clue, and I don't think speculating on it is going to get us anywhere. So at this point, I'm just waiting.
At this point, yeah, all we can do is wait. And look, the crash out at the Game Awards was legendary. I've never seen anything like it before, folks. But yeah, look, regardless of whether there's going to be a new mainline game for the anniversary or not, we are expecting something. Because look, it's the 35th anniversary. It's a mainline anniversary. I don't think it's unreasonable to expect something big. I'll be honest.
I'm pretty sure we're getting something huge. There has to be something huge.
Yeah. So, with that being said, in the video in question where they announced everything, it actually kind of was like a highlight reel of kind of like the best hits of Sonic, TV, games, shows, etc. And it's actually kind of interesting because they had a clip of fucking Sonic X with Jason Griffith in it, which was like kind of shocking to me, I'm not gonna lie, with how much they pushed down. I don't want to say it like that because that sounds too mean, but it's more just like they present the newer voices, obviously, because they are the representation of the brand currently. But as a way to look back, that is number one, very, very fascinating to me, especially considering what I also have on the lineup in the rumor category. So keep that in the back of your minds.
Interesting. I did see that, and I was just like, oh, okay. I think maybe part of Sega's initiative, maybe to have some old voice actors do some stuff again, which would be cool.
I mean, honestly, like if they have these narrative podcasts set during specific games and maybe they bring back Jason Griffith and the 4Kids cast, that actually would be kind of shocking, I'm not gonna lie.
I would be okay with this. I think it'd be pretty cool. I think getting Jason Griffith back again would be really cool.
Or maybe
that man learned
maybe dare I say they even do like Doctor Who shit and they have Jason Griffith and Roger Craig Smith do a podcast together.
Nah, I'll go one step further. Get that wife get the wife cheater.
Whoa.
Emmy Jones strikes again, boy.
Weren't they like separated during that time though? I thought it wasn't that fair game. I don't know. Look, I genuinely don't know. Okay, please don't. Please don't sue me, Emmy. Okay, please don't sue me.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, Emmy Jones is gonna come for our heads, and I'm just gonna be hit her with the dude. I'm just the guy, man. Like we're just vibing, man. It's not that deep.
Hit her with the 6-7. She won't know what to do.
Yeah, All right. Anyways. I mean, I think it'd be really interesting if we got some old Sonic voice actor content. I mean, the old Adventure Cast has made it pretty decently known that they are willing to do, like, walk-ups, and they do, like, minor meetups and stuff like that, and occasionally they'll come out for stuff, and they'll do fan projects, like, the old 4Kids cast would probably feel the same way. I mean, look, man, all I'm saying is Dan Green Knuckles. Come on.
Come on, guys.
Come on, Sega. You know you need that Yami Yugi money right now, man. Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's definitely an interesting position, especially considering referencing Griffith to begin with. It's like, damn, okay.
Yeah. And speaking of referencing stuff, people also noticed that the music in this video was a remix of Live and Learn. And considering everything that we went through with Johnny Goelli and the lawsuit, post some interesting stuff. So, someone reached out to Johnny on Instagram and asked, "Hey Johnny, saw the official Sonic profile on YouTube use Live and Learn in their new 35th anniversary trailer. I'm curious, does that mean that the song is out of limbo and Crush 40 could come back to making Sonic songs?" And he replies, "All is good, bro. Yep, hugs."
What? Wait,
all is good.
So everything... Wow, John Sega actually did what they were supposed to do. They paid that man, and they said, hey man, we're sorry. Water under the bridge. We were being fuckheads. Y'all are great. We love you. You know you love us too. And on top of that, now knowing this information makes the next piece of thing that I was going to say even more obvious. Crush 40 is going to be touring. They are actively going to be touring again. And no, we're not just talking about low scale. This is supposed to be large scale for them, which I'm going to be honest, considering nostalgia, I think Crush 40 having a world tour and playing at events again will be fucking nuts.
Yep, and here's everything. So, in an interview to All Things Nintendo, Johnny Goelli spoke about the plans for a large-scale global concert tour. It'll feature the most immersive visual tech ever used. The visual effects budget exceeds $2 million, as Johnny himself said. They already have 63 concerts planned, and the goal is to visit all the major cities in the world. So you know what? Fuck the Sonic Symphony. We're going to the Crush 40 concert.
I will say that this is overtly ambitious, but I imagine, and this is just a thought in my mind, I think Sega is funding or backing this in some way. Jun has to be there, right? He has to.
I mean, if it's
There's
Crush
no way
40,
Jun-
like, yeah, no, it has
Yeah.
to be June. Come on.
Yeah, I imagine that Sega is probably putting money with Crush 40 to make this work. I imagine that's why they have a relatively strong budget. I'm imagining that's why this is like, since it's the 30th anniversary, they're announcing it. I feel like this is something that is going to come down the pipeline where Sega is going to be like, hey, we're collabing with Crush 40 to bring them to the entire world for a big world tour as a 30th anniversary present to the fans, which I think would be absolutely fantastic. They can probably take advantage of some of the technology they've done for the Miku shows, which to me is awesome. That stuff would be really cool. Like, this is the kind of stuff that makes me happy, not only as a Sonic fan, but just as somebody, like as a person in general. Look, we've talked en masse about copyright law and Sega and how they interact with it, and more specifically, how they've fucked over their creatives a lot in the past. This, to me, is a very, very, very good decision on them, because it is for once in their fucking lives making the right decision and not fucking over its creative staff. Thank God you did the right fucking thing here, as far as I'm concerned, and you will if you just, all you have to do is just keep the man happy, right? Like, Crush 40 is part of Sonic's legacy, and I feel like upsetting the balance in any way is just fucking stupid. If y'all worked it out and you got that man paid, great. If you're fucking sponsoring him and Jun and whoever else to come on tour and tour the fucking world and have it be a fucking big deal and people will go to concerts for it, great. That's even better. Dude, this is so easy.
Crush 40, come to Brazil. Come to Brazil, Crush 40.
Oh, dude, I don't think you realize that South American Sonic fans are gonna go ape shit. Those concerts will be war zones, bro.
No, yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it, definitely, especially if they do end up coming to Orlando.